guys, we are here in upstate New York for the Salem courthouse. And so right now, as you can see, we are actually inside of the courthouse. We're not here for the actual courthouse. We're actually here for the jail cells that they have. So they actually have 3 different floors of cells. And it's been known that there's a lot going on here, like getting scratched or whatever. And so hopefully we can talk to Pete a little bit more about that. We're about to meet up with him, but we're just kind of like wandering, waiting for him. So,
and I think like the coolest part about this place is that like where it stands right now, I mean, yeah, a lot of history here, but where all of like the stuff takes place is, like you said, it's behind these walls. It's gonna be, you know, each level, we have no idea.
Yeah, so I'm super excited, but yeah, like I said, we're about to meet up with Pete. He's gonna give us a lot of more details than we know already, because we don't really know much about this place. So we're gonna find out everything from Pete during our tour, so let's get into it.
A couple hundred years later, we are the oldest town in New York State, the oldest incorporated town.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
That is cool. Originally, this had a wooden jail. It was a log jail that was out back.
Wow.
The prisoners learned very quickly that logs burn.
Yeah.
And if you light a log jail on fire, they open up the doors.
Yeah.
And they can run out into the cornfields and disappear. So this time of year was a popular time of year to light the jail on fire.
Wow.
And they'd open the door and they'd run out into the cornfields.
Man.
So in 1904, they built what's back there.
Wow.
It was built by the same people who built Alcatraz. If you've been to Alcatraz, you will recognize the cells.
Wow.
They're the same. You've been there?
No, but I want to.
You gotta go. It was built in 1904, and I think Alcatraz was 1909.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really cool.
That's crazy.
We had one of the first autopsies in the world performed here
Really?
Wow.
in 1804. Yeah.
That's cool. One of the first autopsies, that's cool.
There was a guy up in Vermont who fell a tree, and the tree hit him on the way down, and he got a brain bleed. And in 1804, they didn't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
And there was a local doctor who decided that he could fix it if they let him do something called trepanning. And that is the process of drilling a hole in your skull and draining pressure with a needle that's about that long. They did it to Lincoln to see if they could get the bullets out.
Damn.
So they did this procedure on this guy, and he was up that afternoon, out of bed, up, conscious, moving, walking. 4 days later, he was back bedridden, and they called the doctor, who one lived in the house that was where the school is, and the other lived down by the post office. They called the doctors, and they went up and viewed him again. Decided they should do the same procedure because it had sealed up, and the pressure was killing him, because that's what that brain bleeds do. Being the man wasn't conscious, his wife said no. A few days later, he died.
Wow.
So this doctor decided that after the guy was buried, he was going to prove he was right. And he went to the cemetery, which is the one over there, and dug him up.
Dug him up?
Well, only part of him. He only needed the head.
You did what?
So he dug him up and took his head back to the office in his doctor bag and opened his head and basically did an autopsy on the guy's head and found that, yeah, had they relieved the pressure on the guy's brain, he would have lived.
That's insane.
So, it was one of the first autopsies performed in the country.
How morbid for being like one of the first. Like that's so bad. Then he didn't even like take the whole body, just the head.
That's all he needed. Yeah, he was fined. I think it was $60. Remember, 1804.
Yeah, no, I know. Prices
It just
are
sounds
so much
ridiculous.
more cheaper, but $60 to rip up a head out of the ground.
What a like notorious moment. Like what a story. What a way to get known.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. His nickname was Old Head Allen.
What?
They wrote a play about it.
She's dying.
Yeah, they wrote a play about him called Old Head Allen. And yeah, he's buried in one of the cemeteries here too.
Did it say old man?
Hold it out.
Old Head Allen, no, it's Abram. That's his name. His brother's name is Ephraim. Old.
Wait, Abram and Ephraim?
Yeah, Allen. They were both doctors. They moved here in 1795. I know way too much Salem history. I'm gonna have to start telling this story when we do public good.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
This is the best. This is so different from anything
I know.
I've ever started off with like laughing about something like that, which can, like what you said, go back to being like in a really morbid way. But it's
Why not laugh at it? What else can you do?
Damage is already done. Like,
Yeah, the guy's dead. What can we do? You probably want to know ghost stories, right?
yeah. Let's walk around. Let's walk around. Let's get some ghost stories about this building.
Yeah.
And see what we got going on here.
Have you guys ever been in the courtroom before?
No.
No.
It is the same layout that they use nowadays,
Okay.
except it's big.
Yeah, we're pretty good people. You know?
Yeah.
Some Judge Judy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, this is definitely
Whoa.
this is the way they make courtrooms.
So this isn't used as like an active courtroom at all anymore?
Not anymore.
Okay.
It was used up until 1970s.
1970s, okay.
This is a pretty active room.
Oh, really? Okay.
A lot of trauma in this room.
Oh, well, yeah, no, it makes sense.
Not people getting hurt.
No,
but
I know what
mental
you mean.
trauma.
Emotional, yeah.
Emotional trauma. We've had a psychic or two in who said, yeah, there was a lawyer stabbed up there and a judge attacked and all kinds of stuff like that. But typical.
No, yeah.
Courtroom.
Especially back in the day, too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all of that stuff, sadly, was a little bit more common.
Par for the course.
Yeah.
And then right behind the arch would have been like the jury's meeting room. So that's what the two doors are. This one leads directly to a very steep staircase.
Oh, okay.
And I always joke that that's the staircase that you see on TV that they push the criminal down.
Oh.
You'll see it you'll know when you go down.
So does that mean that I could push him down?
You could.
Wait, what? Me?
Is he got the car keys?
Yeah, I do.
I could. Oh, wait, no. Okay, hold on. I'll take the car
You are
keys and
a
then.
long way from anywhere.
Yeah.
Where next?
Okay, you know the spot where...
We'll go down this way.
We're following
Perfect.
you. Is this where I push him?
Yeah, good. Let me get down first. And in the early days, what they used to do is they just close the doors and lock them and go away at night.
Yeah.
No guards, they were just locked in. They couldn't
Yeah.
get out. But it's 3 keys to get through this. 1,
Wow.
2,
And then 3.
3. And now we're into pretty much a standard jail.
Wow. This is kind of insane.
So how do I lock him in here?
We gotta have a key, which I didn't supply yet.
Oh, well, I'm gonna need that key. So how much activity do you actually get in like the
The
jail
most
cells?
haunted place in the county is here. We are within 5 feet of it, 3 feet, 2 feet.
Right here?
This is the most...
This is, if you ever hear Steve talk, this is Ron's cell.
He told me about this cell. Yep.
He tell you not to go in?
He
Specifically you?
Oh, no. What about me?
You're a
The
female.
light just got drained.
Not surprising. Ron is probably with us.
Hey, Ron. No.
No, like what? It's not even a joke.
Ron committed suicide in there.
Oh.
He hung himself. Wow. He had a chair, tied bed sheets up there, tied them around his neck, and leaned forward until he suffocated himself to death. That was like 1998.
98?
That's when I was born.
Oh, shoot.
That was when Ron died. Ron is supposed to not like women. We get different reactions with women.
Okay.
Well, he was here because, from what I understand, because he had threatened his girlfriend with a gun.
Wow.
All right.
And it would have only been like an overnight visit the judge thing, but he ended up killing himself. That is supposed to be the most haunted place in the county Right where you're standing.
Right where I'm standing, right where the light, can you show me, like, right where the light died right away.
Yeah, 'cause
You walked through the door, the light went out.
Like, walked through the door, the light went out.
No, I think I got it because I thought you turned off your light and I was like, oh, that's
No,
weird.
I was looking, I'm like, what just changed? And it was my
It was
light.
your light. Wow. Yeah, the first thing Steve told me, he was like, hey, if you go this way, that's Ron's cell. He didn't say anything about it. He was like, go there.
Yep. Yeah, this is supposed to be the most haunted place here.
Wow.
There's some other interesting places. The courtroom is pretty interesting.
Wow, yeah.
Ask for Ron. Ask for Steve. You get my name because I'm here a lot, and you get Steve's name because he's here a lot. He comes here just for fun.
Yeah.
When he goes ghost hunting for fun, this is it. Yeah.
Dang, that's interesting.
This is the second place he ever went ghost hunting.
Really?
The second place to let him in.
What?
Yeah. He's got a long history of coming here.
Man. So do you think it's just like a residual energy thing of like Steve?
I don't know. Sometimes I think they recognize him because they'll ask for him.
Oh, okay.
Why? Is your light going to go out too?
No, my camera just went out. Alright, you use my light. I'll use your footage.
Electronic things don't work well here.
Jesus.
Apparently not.
So
I don't know where it stops, guys, but we were just talking about how a murder just happened. What, you say 6 weeks ago or something?
6
like that?
weeks.
6 weeks ago, and
I
it
haven't
just
had one in 40 years.
haven't had one in 40 years, and 6 weeks ago. So we'll see.
Man.
So.
Like, do you know like a rough estimate of how many people died in the jail?
No, the county isn't very telling on that.
Gotcha.
They barely even admit there was a jail here
Wow.
because they don't want to have any laws like this Ron case. There's still lawsuits going on about that
Wow.
since 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know like any type of rough estimate or anything?
It's not a huge number.
Gotcha.
And I'm thinking like under 50.
Okay.
You know, more of the deaths here were natural,
Okay.
not suicide, but
Right. That makes
they
sense.
found somebody dead in their cell.
To me, still under 50 still sounds like
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean,
Like,
some of the places we've been to, it's like 3.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
Here it could be 3.
yeah.
I know of 3 suicides that I've heard about
Okay.
over time. So, you know, who
Potential.
knows? Yeah.
Okay.
There are 3 floors that look almost just like this.
just like this. Wow.
Except for the 3rd floor, which has, this is one end, and
Yep.
the other end is dormitory sections.
Okay.
The pedophile room is that side on the back, and the other room was a woman's dorm. And they slept 14 in bunk beds.
Wow.
Jeez.
We'll go there next.
Okay.
The room we're going to go into is the inside rec room. It's not lovely.
It's not lovely?
Oh God, no.
Like spiritually or?
Well, it's another very active room. Okay. This is all jail rooms.
What was
at
that?
one point. What?
Sound like keys.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Wait, I heard that too.
Yeah,
That
keys.
wasn't you?
I thought it came
I
down.
don't have keys.
I thought it came down from this way, right here.
Could be. Here's where we see shadows often.
Okay.
And if you sit here in the dark, you'll see things poke their head in from the outside. Like they're looking at us. Going, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
You know? And we see that. There's 3 doors in this room. We'll see it all the time. Or often we'll set like a flashlight over there, like a mini mag. And all of
Okay.
a sudden it comes on.
Okay.
You may find that you're liked here by some of the spirits.
Okay.
You're a female.
Why? Oh, just because that.
Some of them haven't seen a female in a while.
Okay.
We've had that happen here too.
All right.
Meaning we've had people groped, females groped. We've had them hear strange words. Yeah. They're especially popular because of their gender. Just be careful.
Dang.
Sounds like I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a fun night.
This is what you might get. Up
Oh,
there
all right.
especially. That one's a biggie up
That's
there.
not bad.
I'm okay with my head, but you know, anywhere else, maybe not.
You'll find out. We've had people's feet get grabbed. That was up in the courtroom.
Dang. They're the kind of people that like feet, huh?
Third floor jail.
Third floor jail. It's like harder to breathe in here.
At least it's warmer. Excuse me?
I heard something behind us.
There's probably somebody following you.
Look at this.
Okay, this is the pedophile room.
Ooh. All right.
So there were 14 people in here, men, who may or may not have liked little kids.
Jesus.
And this is their room.
It's hard to think 14. They all shared the same toilet?
They shared the same toilet. It was semi-private, and what they used to do, if you notice, there's a bed sheet right here.
Okay.
They would tie a bed sheet across.
Oh.
And now it's private, kind of.
Well.
As private as a jail can be. And this was their home. Let's see. We've locked Steve in a couple of these. One night we locked him in, we couldn't unlock the door. He's on the other side.
Oh my gosh.
He is probably the only one I've ever locked in. Because I don't want to have somebody up here cutting these open.
No.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it's Steve. He's fine. He
Yeah.
deserves to get locked up, so.
We locked him in over there, and the key would not turn. I'm holding it, it isn't this key, there's 5 of them. I'm holding it, and I could not turn it. He's inside, he's got his hand out trying to turn it, he couldn't turn it. And then after an hour, I walked up and
After an hour, so he's up here by himself for an hour?
oh no, there were people here talking to him.
Oh my gosh. You deserve it.
You can send him that.
Yeah, oh, I will. Warm up
Pre-game ghost hunt.
the investigation.
Drop down, give me push up, push up, push up, push up, push up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's cold in here, guys.
You know we can just add that music over, right?
I do feel a little bit warmer. Just like.
Well, all right.
All right, guys, we just got finished with our tour with Pete, and now we are fully alone. Stop making that face. We're fully alone inside of the courthouse jail, and I don't know, I feel really weird about it because there was a lot of talk of like me or just women in general getting targeted, so I'm a little nervous about that.
I mean, yeah, you're definitely in for it. They're definitely gonna, maybe they don't. I have no idea. But it's gonna be interesting to see where that can all go and lead to. I think this is the door. Yes, it is.
Are we here yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we got here?
King Julian!
King Julian!
I love you, King Julian!
I love you, King Julian!
All right.
Serious.
Serious?
Serious. All right, guys, we're back in the bad people room. Tyler's about to start setting up equipment in here, and then we're gonna see what we can get, but I don't know, I feel like this is gonna be a weird room to ask questions in, so we're gonna have to see how it goes.
Maybe we'll put the REM pod in the shed? Oh!
We're not even filming yet.
No, well, that's on.
Yeah, that's on. It's like, hold on, we're not done setting up equipment.
Guys, so as we're setting up, I don't know if someone walked in or walked out, but that music box just went off. I mean, the night vision got it. But alright, let's start off with saying, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Tyler. And I know probably some people come in here, or when you were living, talk to you probably not in the kindest way that you would like to. And all of these are just ways to communicate with you. None of these devices or our cameras are going to hurt you. If you understand what we just said, can you show us by touching any of these devices? Or walking in front of them? Or maybe try and make a bang or a noise wherever you are. I think let's call it Spirit Talker.
Yeah, that'd be good. Both of us?
We can both do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. Can you step away from that for me? Wow. Okay. Here we go. Just so I know that you are here. Can you make that go off again? I have my Spirit Talker running.
Okay, mine's running too. Can you go near the REM pod like you just did?
Are we intruding your space? If you don't want... Okay, here. If you want us to leave this room, please walk into that hallway and make that music box go off. If you do that, we will get out of this room. But you have to make that music box. What is that?
Threatening?
Threatening. Are you threatening me?
Or maybe we're threatening to them? It could go either way.
I know. Well, why would they feel threatened by us?
I mean, the people that came in here to the prisoners probably weren't very nice to them.
Here, let's use this REM pod. If you are threatened by us, can you make that REM pod go off? If we should feel threatened by you, can you make that REM pod go off? Okay, so no answer? Was that you? If that wasn't you, can you make that REM pod go off? That was creepy.
That was. It was just bizarre. If you're still here hanging out in this room with us, can you touch the REM pod right there?
I'm walking around you. Your name.
What's your name? Tony.
My name is Marina.
I'm Tyler.
What's your name?
Don't go down there.
You want to know what the whole time I've been thinking? Is that I just want to go to the first floor.
That's what I was thinking.
Why do you not want us to go down there? Okay, so you're tapping into us. You're understanding. So that means you have plenty of energy. So let's talk. Tell me your name, please. Oops.
She's here.
She's here. Who is she? Or do you not like that?
Attracted.
Attractive?
She's here attractive. Who are you talking about? You talking about them? Do you like that she's here? If you like that she's here, make it known. Hit the REM pod. Make the music box go off. Do you want us to stay? You said don't go down there. Well, where should we go if you don't want to talk? Haunt. Not haunt. Haunt. You're haunting this place, I know. That's why we're here.
You want us to go somewhere, where do you want us to go?
The basement.
Basement.
Is the basement the most haunted?
That was a direct answer.
Shit, yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, little goosebumpies.
And also, should we have to be careful or are we safe down in the basement?
We cannot.
Then knock. Alright, well if you guys don't want to talk, then we'll just go to the first floor.
Yeah. What?
I thought I just heard voices.
I didn't hear anything. I mean, I said yeah.
No, it's just before that. But I'm not going to even think about it.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here and then we're going to go to a different room. So we're going to leave you guys here, okay? All right. Well, let's wrap it up and head to the first floor.
Yeah, nothing's happening. I think you're right.
Time to call it.
Let's just call it, go to the first floor.
Yeah. All right, guys, so what we're about to do you hear that?
I did not hear it.
Maybe it's probably just a building. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're going to set up some chairs and we're gonna do a dowsing rod session, which I've never done before. It's kind of like Tyler's specialty, honestly, but I've never personally done them before, so it'll be new for me. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna have to kind of like learn how to do it. I mean, there's nothing to do, but yeah, I don't know. The vibe in here is just weird. Like, I don't know. It's just very...
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, I just get that feeling of like, I don't know, like, nothing. If that just sounds weird enough, it just, I don't know.
I actually kind of get what you mean. Like, there's like, it feels very empty.
It feels empty, but people are here, but there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like maybe that was going through their head till where like, they feel like they had nothing left.
Like they're just, it could be the feeling of the room because of how they felt, just like so empty and
That's what I'm
bored
thinking.
and...
Yeah, it's because it's just like, they were here. You're not outside. You're going from cell to in a small cobblestone basement brick room. That's it. What are you doing with your life at that point? You don't see sunlight. You don't see day. They did have windows right there, but...
It's different than actually going outside though. Like looking out a window, like, I don't know. It's just very, I don't know. I don't want to say sad because they were prisoners, but you know, for the sake of like humanity, it's a little sad.
All right, guys, but yeah, so we got fully set up, music box facing that way, thermal detector facing the back of us, and we have the REM pod. I think you guys can see that right there. But we're gonna try and let Em use the dowsing rods. She's never tried them before, unless you want me to start. But
I can do it.
All right, yeah. Let's just.
I'm gonna adjust my camera a little bit.
You be higher.
All right, if there is anybody in this basement that wants to speak to Tyler and I, we have these dowsing rods that you can answer yes or no questions to. I'm gonna show you what I want you to do for yes. Okay, so if you cross them like this, that's your answer for yes, okay? If they're out like this, that's your no. Can you give me a yes if you understand? Do you understand what the yes is?
If you don't want to answer M, can you just make these rods cross? So always kind of keep one over the other, but... Alright, straighten out the rods.
Oops, sorry.
If I talk to you, would you communicate with me? If you would, can you make them cross? So I'll ask you some questions. Were you a prisoner? Oh, okay. Can we do the same thing? Can we do cross for yes and no for open? If it's cross for yes, can you just make them cross for me, please?
That's crazy that they're answering to you, but they don't want to answer to me.
Perfect. Thank you. You were a prisoner. That's what I just asked, right? Okay. Were you in here for murder?
No.
No. Okay. All right, I'm just going to ask you a few questions on what you could be in here for. Were you in here for stealing? No. Okay. Being like a child predator up on the 3rd floor.
No.
Do you not want to answer me on that question? If you don't want to answer me, can you make these rods cross? Okay, I respect that.
Maybe it's just like a, I don't want to talk about it.
No, and that's why I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah.
Can you straighten these rods for me, please? How does it feel weird?
Yeah.
If you do need to take a break, don't feel like you gotta
No,
hold on stuff because it is weird.
No, I'm okay. It's just like weird knowing that like something I'm holding, like they're controlling.
Yeah, so it's weird. So, I don't know your name, so I'm just gonna call you Spirit for right now. I just want to have you help me tell M how this really works, cause I know, but I want to do it for the video and stuff like that as well. But you're not directly touching these, correct? Cause back what they told me was that it's not like they can manipulate the energy to move them.
Right.
Are you still here with us? Yeah, okay. Do you know Ron? Is Ron's spirit here? Yes. Are we okay to go talk to Ron tonight? Yes.
Can you ask, is it because I'm a woman they don't want to talk to me?
Is that why? Is it because she's a woman you don't want to talk to her?
It's not crossing.
Do you just not want M to talk at all?
No.
These things are rough. Can you show me your, oh, hold on. Can you show me your yes? Oh, that was weird. I think that was my hand. But it was weird. It felt like someone pushed my hand.
Oh.
That was weird. It kind of went like that.
Like jerked
but
almost?
yeah, but it's that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. That was right above us.
Directly above us. I haven't heard something like that all night.
No.
And nothing has gone off. Which also hasn't happened all night.
Is anyone here?
Sorry.
No, I'm just staying at no. For his response.
I don't know, it's weird.
It's so weird. It's I don't want to go over to his jail cell yet, but it's
I know.
what are we supposed to do if nobody wants to talk? Let's try pulling out Spirit Talker again and just see, 'cause, like, it's not making sense to me. So much heart.
So much heartache.
In here, I mean, they're probably depressed in here.
No, I know.
And even Pete was saying, like, even in the courtroom, like, there wasn't any, like, actual trauma, but just, like, emotional trauma.
Yeah.
A lot of heartbreak.
I feel like, yeah, there definitely is something like here because we've seen it tonight. But I don't think it's anything that needs to be worried about.
No.
Be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for.
Activity. It's like, how much activity you want.
Because what we're trying to do is like just kind of hear their story, hear their side, but they don't want to talk about it and come into a prison like this.
Do you hear that? It sounded like a step onto like a wooden stair.
Really, there are other stairs over there.
Are there?
Yeah, right, because that's where the vault is.
Yeah, I heard like a like somebody was like trying to like slowly walk on the steps and it went No, I don't know, it's weird. It's because it's like when we came down here it was like it feels empty and it's like yeah, like maybe they just don't want to talk to us. They don't know us.
No.
And it's like the people that we know that have had good activity here, they've been coming here for years.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like they know them.
You know, he did say ask for Steve and ask for Pete.
Oh. Hey, do you guys know Steve? Steve brought?
What did he bring?
What?
What did Steve brought? You said he brought something.
You're so funny.
Hey guys, Steve brought us here.
I mean, he kind of did. Do y'all know Steve? And our friend Pete, who showed us around earlier today? If you know Steve or Pete, can you make the REM pod behind us go off? Right there? You scared me. Oh my god.
Attach.
No, thank you. I don't want anything to attach to us. We are good on that.
Can we start with like light activity first?
Before we get to the attachments, can you know?
Aren't we the best duo?
Or even Dylan. Do you guys know Dylan? Know Dylan Stevens? He's come here quite a lot.
How was that?
Behind us. In the hallway. Hey, if you're in the hallway, can you come in through this door right here and make the REM pod go off? Alright. You turned them on, right?
Every single one's on.
If we go to Ron's cell, will he be there to talk to us?
Correct.
Do we just go to Ron's?
He's saying he's gonna be there.
I guess, guys, oddly enough, we're just gonna go to Ron's and do an Estes.
I mean, it did tell you that it didn't want to talk to me in here.
Yeah.
It did say that.
It is
so.
just weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre. They just don't like
We
me.
tried. I mean, hey, the dowsing rods worked.
Yeah, it
They,
did.
they worked. They didn't directly answer to you, but they still answered through you.
Yeah,
So, I think
through me, from you.
through you, through my questions.
All right, well, I guess we're just gonna leave the basement. Just nothing wants to talk to me. But you know what? It said that if we go to Ron's cell, that he will be there to talk to us. So that's where we're headed next. All right, guys, Here we go. Tyler's a little bit ahead of me, but we are back in the jail cells. So now we're going to do our investigation in the jail cells.
Yeah, this is what everyone has been waiting for. But I'm thinking what we do is sit in the jail cell right on the bed
Yeah.
and do our Estes just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, this is where we're gonna be sitting here.
Haunted room is what we're standing in right now. I mean, guys, this was Ron's cell to where he hung himself.
Yeah, he hung himself right here. Like, he died here,
Yeah.
where I'm standing.
You want to know, like, the shittiest part about this whole thing, though? So, like, this is where he shit.
Alright. So that is this, huh?
We are gonna sit here, do the Estes. Estes.
No, the way that you're propping up your camera on the toilet. Why would...
We're putting it on Ron's shitta.
You guys. Look at this fool. Bro.
Mine should be rolling. Let's just double check. Yeah, we're rolling. Rolling! Really? I'm the best.
I'm sorry.
You better be. That actually hurt.
Can make it hurt more if I wanted to.
I don't think you can do that.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
See, I don't think you could do that.
I could do that.
Punch my arm.
Actually?
Actually.
I'll take off my rings so I don't get an advantage. You, like, full force.
Full force.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me.
That was good.
No, it wasn't clear.
Don't ever get into a fight with anybody. I don't know how to describe that punch. Like if an apple fell off of a tree, it might have hurt a little bit more. Alright guys, we're gonna run an Estes and let's see if they respond.
Yeah.
The music box is cooked.
What?
Oh, you know what?
Did we ever turn it off?
Huh? No, it's going. We might not have any radio signal.
Oh, that might be it. That's crazy. If we don't have any radio signal.
Like there's nothing.
That's crazy. Guys, that like just shows like where we are. If there is absolutely no radio signal to do an Estes, that's so bizarre.
That kind of stinks.
Yeah.
Like this is where I was trying to like hope that we could do the best session for Estes and stuff like that, but we're gonna have to rely on Spirit Talker once again. Why don't we try and do something to where we kind of go quiet?
Just listen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. Let's go quiet. Ron, if you're here, can you make a noise? I was told this is the most haunted room in the county. Is that you? If you can do that, if that's you, can you do that again?
Ron, are you okay that a woman is in your cell? Is it okay that I'm sitting on your bed?
I think he thinks it's alright. Can you move anything in here?
I wonder if that's him making the knocks.
I know. Ron, do you want us out? Let's just pull out Spirit Talker because it's like,
Why not?
I don't know what else to do. None of the equipment's going off. And like, I wouldn't be using it as much if it, like, it's been making sense so much.
It's been connecting a lot of dots.
Yeah.
And being very precise, answering things.
Alright, we have Spirit Talker on.
If something is here with us in these jail cells, I keep saying sales. Jail cells.
She's from the south. That's why, guys. If y'all just want to come down here into your jail cell.
No, that's wrong.
Ron, can I take a nap in here?
No.
This is what we mean. Like, it's been so ridiculously spot on.
I don't know what to ask you guys because it's like you're not really answering. But then if I ask you if you want me to get out of here, you don't say anything. So that's why we're kind of just having fun. Is that footsteps above us?
I don't know.
Ahead of us.
Ahead.
Alright.
Is someone walking over? Is it the guard?
What I'm gonna do?
I'm finding it difficult.
To communicate? Finding it difficult to communicate?
You know, it makes sense.
Are you finding it hard to talk to us?
What's difficult?
I mean, we were literally just saying, like, we can't talk to you guys because you aren't talking to us. And it says, I'm finding it difficult.
Is it?
Yeah.
That wasn't you?
The knock?
Oh, I thought that was. Yeah, I mean, I heard something. I just thought it was you.
That was not me.
Is it because of our energy? Is our energy off so it's making it difficult? Oh, it's late.
Oh.
Late.
You want to go to sleep?
If it's late, do you want us to get out of your jail cell?